So I've had some really gnarly days the past few weeks. I've been in a really dark frame of mind, really kind of depressed, struggling. And, the point of this video is not to have a freaking pity party. The point of this video is to say that I feel like as artists, we do some of our best work in this space. We do some of our best work when we are struggling. And if we use that energy, we use that struggle, we use that anger, we use that frustration, we can create something really powerful, really beautiful, even in a dark way through that. It doesn't matter what kind of art you have. Like, I'm a filmmaker, so obviously I'm like writing scripts, making films, all of that kind of stuff. But maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a painter, maybe you draw. Who knows what it is? Maybe you sculpt. But like, if you're in that really freaking dark place, like, take a few minutes and do some art, because that's going to yield some really, really interesting results for you. So, like, I just want to encourage you guys, like, if you're in a really dark freaking place, like, do some art, whatever your art is. It doesn't even matter. It could be woodworking. It could be dancing. It could be literally anything. Like, if you're in a depressed, dark, discouraged, angry, sort of frame of mind, like, do some art, man. Like, create something really powerful, because who knows what's going to happen. I let myself completely burn out, stress out, just like get in this really dark kind of thoughts. And the way that I'm getting myself out of it is doing art. And I know a lot of people on this channel are here because of my videos talking about Christianity. And I know that the Christians in the comments are going to be leaving comments. You just got to turn to Jesus and the depression will end. Well, motherfuckers, I was never more depressed for longer periods than when I was a Christian, than when I was praying to Jesus for help, praying for the Holy Spirit to come in, praying for Jesus' life to just take this depression away, to lift me up, to give me strength. It was never more intense than in those years, than in those times when I was telling myself that I'm a piece of shit and I just need Jesus, that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and none come to the Father except through Jesus. I was never more depressed than in my Christian years. And it's oftentimes that depression will sometimes come for a little while to me, but then it lifts because I'm able to actually take care of it in a logical way now. As a Christian, I couldn't shake the depression for so long that I wrote a 400-page fucking novel. Like, I am not bullshitting you. We're talking, Microsoft Word, 12-point single-space font, 400 fucking pages of the darkest shit that I have ever written while I was a Christian, and it was a Christian novel. It took place during a war, but the point being, like, I was in depression for that long, and now I'm able to shake myself out of that depression much, much more regularly, not having the weight of Christianity. So don't fucking tell me that Christianity is going to fix my depression, because it's fucking not. But getting back to the art, like talking about that 400-page story, like, what a freaking way to channel that emotion and, like, honestly, that story and writing and filmmaking and all these different things that I have done over the years have helped me to cope, to still be here, to still be holding on despite there being depression, because during those days I was insanely suicidal during, my high school years, off and on. But that's not what I want anymore. Even if I have those flashes of thoughts, I'm able to quickly pull myself out and go, no, like, that's not what you want. Let me source what you want. What you actually want is to feel love and peace and comfort and secure in your finances and all these different things. And I'm able to quickly shake off that, oh no, I'm not going to go into this funnel of, suicidal thoughts and depression. I'm going to try and channel this into something that I can express these feelings, get this emotion processing, and then I'm able to move forward and do something about it. I mean, that's what I did tonight. Is I was in such a dark place. I've just been in like a really dark place all day yesterday, and just like over the course of the week, and just like channeling all that shit into a story. I wrote a short script and just put all of that darkness into it. And now suddenly, like, I feel like my creativity is opened up. I'm shooting this video. I did not feel like shooting or even scripting a video. This isn't scripted at all. As you can probably tell that I'm all over the place, and that's okay, because this is the thoughts of Brian, and these are my thoughts right now. 2 points of this video. Main point is, if you're in a really dark place, find your art, do some of that art, process that emotion. Don't censor it. Don't filter it. Just let it be what it is. If, you want to paint and it's just like freaking dark, or you're literally just like splattering dark colors of paint on, a canvas or something, or you're just sculpting and you sculpt the ugliest, nastiest thing possible, or you're drawing, or, writing a comic or writing a story, and it's just dark and unpleasant, and maybe you even wouldn't want anybody to read it, but you write it, or you draw it, or you sculpt it, or whatever it is, then like that emotion moves, that emotion processes, and that helps immensely. And second point being, for those of you who want to leave a comment telling me that I just need to find Jesus and I'll be happy, bullshit, because I am generally much happier now than I was when I was deeply entrenched in Christianity, when I was every day crying out to God to help me with my depression, to give me comfort, to give me his strength, to help me run the race for him every single day, day after day after day, praying with tears, like even like literal tears, on my knees, begging God to come to meet me. If after years of that you want to say, well, he just didn't meet you, you didn't do it right, well, fuck you. Have a fantastic day for the rest of you.